Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a recap on a new episode of Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry, or you could call it Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Now, this episode, which is on episode 7, honestly, I have to give out full respect to Ikki Kuragani along with the author who made this character, because honestly, I would have taken a different kind of action if I wanted to. Even so, I even thought about this guy like, okay, are you really serious about this right now? Because I would not have taken that kind of action, but I'm really glad the author even decided to make it look like had to break that kind of morale that normally anyone, including me and many other people, would have taken that kind of action, but decided to put it in a different way and decides to let it go. I'll get to it, and you'll understand what I'm saying. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that our buddy Ikki ends up talking to Ayasuji, and she ends up trying to commit suicide, but Ikki ends up using his ace in the hole, I believe, which I forgot in the technique or something, but realizes that was Ayasuji's doing all this time. I was pretty upset about that, and Ikki came to the room hecka tired, or just really tired. Sorry for my poor grammar or bad sentence. And he ends up in a hospital, and the teacher or the principal talks to him about it, but he says he's not going to say anything right now. But he wants to know a little bit about Ayasuji, And apparently we get to know about her history that according to what happened in her family, her father challenged this guy Kuradio Kurashiki, which is known to be really crazy or something. That's the same guy or something, or just Kuradal. But that guy is the one that took Ayasuji's father's dojo and his land all from him. And with her father in a coma, it's really bad. So we can understand why Ayasuji wanted to do whatever she can to win. That builds a little bit of a character behind her backstory, but still, but taking that kind of action that I've seen right now, it was pretty upsetting. Even you guys watching this episode, I could imagine any of you guys could think the same thing. Whether you try to deny it, I just go like, wow. Even though she may have a terrible backstory, at least she shouldn't really do that. But I'm pretty sure everyone might have a different way of seeing things. But not only that, Ikki decides to continue the match, but not before it was shown later in the episode, where he wants the teacher to overlook the fact that Ayasuji is cheating. And it is shown in this battle when Ikki was fighting against her that she actually planted these traps, which include wind cuts or something, something that her blazer has, to my surprise. But eventually, as time continues on, Ikki knew where they were at and he could dodge them. Eventually, he was at a corner, but he managed to make certain techniques of his own. Like, he had a bunch of secret techniques left, which is to my surprise. One of them is shown later after he blocked a fatal blow or so against Ayase. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the heck is this guy doing, And after that, somehow he made Ayase to lose all of her energy to even move, Eventually, Ikki wins the match after having some serious talk about pride and her abilities, seeing how she's going crazy, etc. After that talk, she decides to give up, And Ikki won, which to my shock and surprise, I mean, Ayase was cheating a bit, not gonna lie. She did plant those traps, and I would have been really upset about that. But Ikki went lengths far enough to even still want things to overlook that. And he even asked her, I just want you to say, I want to help you, She goes like, why? I deceived you, I did this and that. Why would you want to help me? And he says, why is there a reason not to help a friend? So, come on. Later on, she remembers her father's words and looks like she wants to be like her father, And she asks in tears to Kuragane-kun, Ikki Kuragane, please help me, to get back everything I've lost, I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, dude. He goes like, that's what I want to hear, and it ends off there. So I got to say one thing for sure about Ikki. I had to respect him a lot as a character, even the author, to even make this kind of character. Because the actions he took in this episode, which I told you guys about, is unbelievable. Honestly, I would have done something way different if I was him. But to see the author to make this kind of character take those kinds of actions in a different way instead of like doing what we would normally do or what we would have done in times to come if cheating and other things were involved. I'm surprised the author decides not to let Ikki go that route. But that's what got me in. That's what made me respect Ikki a lot. Because of course last week I respect him for actually keeping his mental stability after being hit with a beer bottle or a wine bottle and being spit on the face. And now in this episode, I feel like I want to respect the guy a lot more because what he did was just like pretty unbelievable. I never, honestly, I don't think I could find many characters that will actually do that kind of action right there. Honestly, that's the truth. Deny all you want, call me Mr. Stupid if I did not find any other characters that would do that, but that's just me, okay? So, I give respect to the author and to this main character, Ikki, all the way, okay? So, he literally has a good heart, that's for sure. So, if anything else, I'm just going to leave it at that, people. Ikki, good job, man. I respect you a lot as a character, alright? So, until then, I'll see you guys later, alright? I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I hope you change a lot in the future. Peace out, bye-bye. But I still love her either way.